On the night of March 8, 2014, a routine passenger flight, Malaysia Airlines Flight 370, took off from Kuala Lumpur, bound for Beijing. It was supposed to be a peaceful, uneventful journey carrying 239 people. Instead, it became one of the greatest aviation mysteries in modern history, a story that continues to haunt the world. Just after midnight, MH370 lifted off. The weather was calm, the aircraft was in perfect condition, and the flight crew reported nothing unusual. Everything was proceeding normally. But less than an hour into the flight, something went terribly wrong. The plane vanished. At 1:21 a.m., the aircraft's transponder, which communicates its identity and position, suddenly stopped transmitting. Moments later, it disappeared from civilian radar screens. Air traffic controllers tried desperately to contact the cockpit, but their calls were met with silence. There was no response. Later, military radar data revealed a shocking twist. Instead of continuing on its path toward Beijing, the aircraft had made a sharp, deliberate turn back over Malaysia. It crossed the Malay Peninsula and flew out over the Andaman Sea. It did this all without a single distress signal, no mayday call, and no explanation. For nearly 7 more hours, the mystery deepened. Inmarsat satellites detected faint, automated signals, or handshakes from the aircraft, confirming it was still flying. These pings suggested the plane continued its journey for hours, but not a single radio message came through. The plane eventually went silent for good, somewhere over the vast, remote expanse of the southern Indian Ocean. What followed was one of the largest and most expensive search efforts in aviation history. An international coalition of ships and aircraft began a painstaking search spanning more than 100,000 square kilometers of treacherous ocean. Investigators combed the seafloor with advanced sonar equipment, chased countless debris reports, and meticulously analyzed every scrap of radar and satellite data they could find, hoping for a breakthrough. Over the years, the search yielded some clues. Confirmed pieces of MH370 debris, like a flaperon from the wing, began washing ashore on islands across the western Indian Ocean, thousands of kilometers from the presumed crash site. But the main wreckage, and crucially, the flight data and cockpit voice recorders, the black boxes, have never been found. Without them, the critical answers about what happened in those final hours remain agonizingly out of reach. Experts have debated countless possibilities. Was it a catastrophic technical failure that incapacitated the crew? A sudden event like a fire or depressurization? A hijacking by terrorists?